Hello, everybody. Tate Davis here with another album review for you. Another album that I got at Toad Hall Record Store in Rockford, Illinois yesterday on the way back from getting my Christmas tree. What album am I going to be reviewing today? Ace, No Strings, from 1977, the third and final album released by the British pub rock legends. Ace, as many of you probably know, had a top 10 U.S. and Canadian hit with a song called How Long off of their first album, 5A Side, in 1974. And unfortunately, they never really scored another hit after that one. They are also most notable for kind of launching blue-eyed soul legend Paul Carrack into the mainstream for the first time. Paul Carrack would later go on to have some success with Squeeze and Mike and the Mechanics and Roger Waters' solo band, and also as a solo artist. But this is the third and final album with his band Ace. Here's the cover there, the guys in the band. Love the album cover right here. There's the back with the nail. This album was originally released on Anchor Records in the UK, I believe, and then ABC Records distributed it. There's the album sleeve right there. The band would break up shortly after the release of this album and never reunite. So, I think this is a pretty good way to go. So, who's in the band here? So, Trevor Lawrence is the producer. Paul Carrack on lead vocals, background vocals, all keyboards. Alan Bam King on vocals and rhythm guitar and acoustic guitar. John Woodhead, the great John Woodhead, on vocals, lead and rhythm guitars. Terry Tex Comer on bass guitar, and then Fran Byrne on drums, the ever-reliable Fran Byrne. And then we have Trevor Lawrence, Bobby Keys, Jim Price, both of whom would later go on to also work with the Rolling Stones, or have worked with the Rolling Stones around this time. And then Steve Madeo on trumpet on the first song, Rock and Roll Singer, and then a whole bunch of Trevor Lawrence arranged the horn parts for that song, and then a whole bunch of people who mixed it and all that stuff. Cool, so let's get into the music here. Side Ace, or Side 1. Rock and Roll Singer, great song. The aforementioned Trevor Lawrence does a great horn arrangement for the song. Love the horns, love Paul Carrack's vocals. Great tune. Track 2, You're All That I Need, probably my favorite song on this album. A deep soul-driven piano mid-tempo rocker, written by Paul Carrack. I love the vocals on this one. Great guitar solo by John Woodhead too. Number 3, Crazy World, written by Alan Bam King. Good song, great song. Unfortunately, nothing that really kind of stands out from the rest of the album, and that's not a bad thing. That's a pattern with all of the Ace albums, really, is that they really don't sound that much different. That was kind of the appeal of them, kind of that British blue-eyed soul R&B kind of thing. Which is really good, but unfortunately, there's not really much to say about this song, Crazy World, or any of the songs on this album, because they all sound pretty similar. Great song. I'm not taking it out without you. Again, a great song, great guitar solo by John Woodhead. And then finishing off Side Ace is Movin', good mid-tempo rocker. Side Deuce. This is where we get into the really good stuff here. Track 1 on Side Deuce, Gleaming in the Gloom, probably the magnum opus on this album. It's almost 6 minutes long, a great arrangement, a great guitar solo by John Woodhead in this one. Love Paul Carrack's vocals too. Let's Hang On, good mid-tempo rocker, good vocals by Paul Carrack. Why Did You Leave Me, Side 3, another slowed, kind of, not a ballad, but kind of a slower rocker. Great drumming by Fran Byrne in this one. Found Out the Hard Way, a great guitar riff by John Woodhead. Love the background vocals by Paul Carrack. Alan King and John Woodhead as well. A great guitar solo by John Woodhead on this one. And then at number 5, closing off the album, we have C'est la vie, I think that's how you pronounce it. Great 12/8 feel, moody song with some great vocals by Paul Carrack. Overall, a solid album, a great way to go out from the band Ace here. If you like White Eyed Soul, if you like R&B based rock, this album is for you, and go ahead and listen to all 3 of the Ace albums. 5A side, Time for Another, and this one, No Strings, are all very solid albums. They all sound the same, so it can be a little bit difficult sometimes to pick apart the songs if you're not really paying attention, but that's kind of these guys' appeal. Great R&B based Blue-Eyed Soul band. So that's it for today's video, everybody. Thank you guys very much for watching, and stay tuned for more stuff in the future. We'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.